Hello friends, welcome back to Nesha's kitchen. So today I have brought a very easy recipe which is Shahi mushroom masala. So this recipe goes very well with your naan, parathas and with your rice varieties. So let's get started. Pan is hot. I'll be adding 1 tablespoon butter to it. So I love adding butter, friends. So if you want, you can replace the butter with refined oil or the oil which you consume. So let the butter melt here. Now I'll be adding roughly chopped onions. I've taken 2 onions, 8 red chilies, 8 green chilies and 10 garlic pods, which are again roughly chopped. So now I am going to saute it for at least 5 to 7 minutes. So this is going to be the base for my gravy. So now in a other bowl, let's marinate our mushrooms. I have added 1 cup curd. In this goes in salt, half a teaspoon, chaat masala, 1 teaspoon, red chili powder, 1 teaspoon, coriander powder, 1 teaspoon, a pinch of red color and turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon. So mix it well. As you all know, mushrooms doesn't have the taste of their own, so we need to add on the taste to it. So this marination will improve the taste of the mushrooms. So mix it very well. There shouldn't be any lumps. Now marinate these mushrooms. So I have just washed and drained off the water. Now mix them very well. Now I'll be keeping it aside for at least half an hour. So let's look at our onions. So you can see the onions have become transparent. So now I'll be adding melon seeds. I have powder of almonds and cashews. I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of that. Now mix it very well and stir it for at least 6 to 7 minutes. It's been 7 minutes. Now I'm going to transfer it to my grinding jar and I'm going to grind it to a fine paste by adding half a cup of water. So the mixture should be very fine. So now in another pan, I'll be adding half a teaspoon butter. Half to 1 teaspoon you can add, no issues. So let the butter melt. Now goes in our marinated mushrooms. So here we are going to saute it till the mushrooms are dry. So it will take around 6 to 7 minutes. So we'll be continuously roasting it on high flame. We are not going to cover our mushrooms. We are going to cook them open till the moist in the mushrooms get evaporated and they become dry. So let this continue. So you can see it's been 5 minutes. So the curd has like left little water. So let it continue on high flames and we don't want any moisture in our mushrooms. So just look at the consistency. It is creamy and smooth. Now take a pan and add 1 tablespoon butter in it. So let the butter melt. So now to this I will be adding 2 to 3 cardamom and half a teaspoon Shahi Zeera. Now mix this well, and now goes in our gravy, the grounded masalas. So now cook this masala on medium flame till 10 minutes. So it will take time. So you are going to cook this till the butter oozes out from the gravy. Now I have added half a cup of water to it. Now I am going to stir it continuously and leave it covered for at least 5 to 6 minutes. Meanwhile, you can just open and check your gravy. Now let's check our mushrooms. So you can see the curd has started leaving the water. Now what we are going to do is we are just going to make a well type thing, and we are just going to pull our mushrooms to a side so that this water gets evaporated and our mushrooms are not overcooked. So it will take another 6 to 7 minutes for the water to get evaporated. So it's on high flame. So let this cook. So it's been 6 minutes, friends, you can see. So still more it has to evaporate. So we are just mixing it and cooking it on high flame for another 2 minutes. So now it's been almost 8 to 9 minutes, friends. Our mushrooms are ready. Now let me check my gravy. So just simmer it and then check your gravy. So again close it and cook it for another 5 minutes on very low flame. So it's been 5 minutes. You can see the butter has started oozing out from the gravy. Now this is the correct time to add our next ingredient, which is our tomato puree. I have taken 8 tomatoes and I have just ground it in mixie with some water. Mix it very well, and again we are going to cook it on low flame for at least 5 to 6 minutes. We are going to close it and cook it. So here you will add salt, dhania powder, which is coriander powder, red chili powder, and chaat masala. So chaat masala here I have added for just giving it a tangy flavor to my gravy. So I like the flavor of chaat masala, so I keep adding it in everything. So now it's been 10 minutes. You can see the gravy is perfectly cooked. So now this moment we'll be adding our mushrooms. Now mix it very well and simmer it for 5 minutes. Add half a cup of water to it. So this gravy takes little time, but the result is awesome, friends. So you will get a very delicious and rich gravy. So you will enjoy having it. So you can just look at the color of the gravy, how beautiful it is. Now at this stage I'll be adding 2 tablespoons full fresh cream and coriander leaves. Now give it a fine stir and cook this on very low flame. So mix it nicely so that the cream is blended in your gravy. So now let us close and simmer it for 5 minutes, and then you can serve your gravy hot to your loved ones. A delicious creamy Shahi mushroom masala is ready to be served, friends. Serve it hot with parathas, naan or your favorite rice variety. I hope you like my recipe, friends. If you like my recipes, do subscribe, like and share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can be updated by my latest recipes. I'll be back very soon with another interesting and easy recipe. Till then, signing off, Sheena.